They were hiding in prison, killers and rapists and other criminals refusing to give up their DNA, and the prison system refusing to force them. A Target 8 investigation last year helped lead to a state law that no longer gave prisoners that option. And tonight we're learning that that has led to a major breakthrough in a murder case that has haunted a Muskegon County family for some 20 years. Target 8 investigator Ken Colker has the story.
She was 19, an aspiring artist who grew up in the Twin Lake area. Then 18 years ago, Wanda Musk was raped and murdered.
It was a terrible death, and we wanted to see justice on this, and we were never able to find a suspect on this or get any positive leads.
Lieutenant Colonel Dan Atkinson was a state trooper when he helped work the case in 1993. Wanda Musk's body left along a road, naked and gagged. She had been kidnapped from a Flint area party store where she worked as a clerk, and she had been raped.
You have certain cases throughout your career that really bother you. If it bothers you that you weren't able to solve it, and you have tremendous sympathy for the victim and for the family, and it just bothers you throughout your career, and this was one of those cases.
Now, 18 years later, he is in charge of state police crime labs, and the case, in a way, has come full circle. It was his DNA unit that got a hit. Evidence left at the scene matched the DNA of a man already serving life in prison for another murder. The suspect is a man who's been in the prison system since about 1995, 2 years after Wanda was murdered. A man whose name never came up in the investigation. A man who had refused to give up his DNA.
He was not a person that had been looked at in this particular homicide, so there's a good chance that he would have never been charged and this would have never been solved.
A Target 8 investigation last year found that thousands of prisoners had refused to give up their DNA. Our report, state police say, helped lead to a state law requiring the prison system to take them by force if necessary. Now, with that DNA match, police in Genesee Township say they're building a case against the suspect. They plan to seek warrants. They are not yet releasing his name.
Well, it's a good feeling to know that this person's going to be held accountable for the crime, but you still have that sadness for the family. But it is good to know that they're going to have some, this is going to be put to rest for them finally on who did this to their daughter.
Tonight at 6, after 18 years of false leads and false hopes, the Muskegon County family of Wanda Musk reacts to news that her alleged killer has been hiding in prison. I'm Target 8 investigator Ken Colker.